There, we could use some light, okay?
Okay, I'll get it.
Hey, Chub, you all right?
It's just my arm.
Here.
Still there anyhow. Sure is, I can feel it.
Well, let's get him inside.
Yeah, good idea. Come on, careful. I got your arm. Okay. Here.
Think it's busted?
Don't try to find out. That's all I ask.
Better call George. XNY 556. A Apple calling XNY 556. Come in, please. Over. Hey, George. Chubb's had an accident. Hurt his arm. We may need some help. Will a truck, perhaps, to get him home? A doctor, maybe. I don't know for sure. Okay. Thanks a lot. Over and out. He's on his way.
Sawn clean through. Sabotage.
Well, who'd want to do that?
Maybe somebody who doesn't like us. Do you see who it is?
Batty McGuire.
I guess that could be one guy who doesn't like us.
Hi, kids.
Hi, Sergeant.
Well, don't tell me there was a riot while I was out of town. What happened, Chuck?
It's just a dislocated elbow. Doc put it back last night. It's okay now.
And what happened?
He fell down the steps at the fort.
He stepped in one that wasn't all there.
How come?
Well, it was trying to saw it through, in a way. But not quite. Know what I mean?
Yeah, it's clear as mud. Why don't we go inside and talk about it? Kind of sawed through, but not quite. It's a pretty dangerous thing to do.
Well, nothing much happened, so why don't we just forget about it?
Well, it could be different next time.
Someone could really get hurt. But there might not be a next time.
Yeah, so let's forget it.
Who did the sawing? Any idea?
Well, Batty McGuire was around. We saw him riding off after,
Who are we kidding? We might as well talk about it.
after he threw a rock through one of the windows.
And someone's broken into the fort a couple of times during the past week. We think it was Batty, too.
Oh, why? Has he got something against you?
Well, we caught him poaching out of season with a gin trap. So we turned him over to George.
We thought he just might pin his ears back a little. But George was mad. Went up and talked to Batty's dad.
What his dad did could be anybody's guess. And McGuire's a rough character. He lives in that shack up on Gull Lake, right?
All summer while he's cutting lumber. I guess he just lets Batty run wild.
Well, he's a pretty wild kid. One small push in the wrong direction and he could be a delinquent. Well, Chubb,
Yeah?
it's your decision. You want to charge him?
Me? Heck no.
Okay.
Well, we've got to stop him somehow, Chubb. He's pretty sore. He'll come back.
Next time he might wreck the joint. Put a match to it.
Now, don't go out and meet trouble halfway. It's quite possible Batty thinks he's even the score. Well, gentlemen,
Okay, we get the message, Sergeant. Thanks a lot. Be seeing you.
okay.
Eureka!
Who?
I got it. Why don't we put a watch in the fort? 2 of us every night.
And if Batty comes?
Talk to him. Try and make him see that we're not against him.
Or take him down to the river.
And shove him in the swimming hole. If that happens a couple of times...
It'll make him love us.
Well, what's the matter with Chubb?
I guess he figures if you push Batty into the swimming hole, it'll be in the wrong direction.
If we get the sacking over his head, he won't bite much.
I bet he won't. I guess we can take it in turns to sleep.
Sure. Hey, we may not need to.
Hi, Batty.
You waiting for somebody?
Kinda. If you're heading for the fort, There's a posse waiting for you.
Who says I'm heading for the fort?
Not me. Making conversation, I guess.
I'm going down to the marina, pick up some old canvas or an old tarp or something. I made a raft. I'm launching her tomorrow.
That's great. Bon voyage.
Here he comes. Hey, Mike, let the hat, will you?
We'll drop it over him as soon as he comes in and then jump, okay?
Fine. See what I tell you, no fight.
Let's take a look at it.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Joe.
Hi.
You goof. What'd you have to come here for? Fatty was outside. He was on his way. We could have got him.
He won't come now. He had to hear us.
Maybe he wasn't coming here. He said he was going to the marina.
You talked to him?
Well, you can't just pretend the guy isn't there when he's a couple of yards away from you.
Chub, did you tell him about us?
I guess I kind of gave him a chance. Take a hint.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Brother.
Where's Chubb?
He's coming.
Do you know what you've done, Chubb?
Could be days before Batty comes around here again.
If we had caught him tonight, we could have probably fixed him.
Fixed him?
Well, cool him off. Show him he can't fool around with other people's property. Or maybe stop him before he does something really crazy.
I bet it's a pretty tough life for Batty, living up there in that old shack.
Well, so what?
How do we know he gets enough to eat? How do we know it's us he's fighting?
Well, for crying out loud, you're the one who got hurt, weren't you?
He didn't know it was going to be me.
Well, he knew it was going to be somebody.
Taking the belt is anyone that happened to come along. Hitting out in the dark, I know what it feels like.
Well, do we have to sit around and let him belt us?
Just because we don't like what he does, that just makes it fine and dandy for us to do it.
Do you have any better ideas about how to stop him?
Look, what do you guys want? How bad he gets straightened out, or is it just the end to heave someone in the river?
Oh, come on, Pete. Let's go.
Oh, hi, Zeke. You come to keel haul your innards on more of my root beer?
Are you sure you know what keel hauling is?
It's an old seafaring punishment. You tie a rope around a man and haul him under the keel of a ship.
That's right. But I still don't get the reference.
Make a guy darned uncomfortable, wouldn't it?
Sure would.
Well, so does too much of my root beer. They're your innards, I guess. Does that sound like a speedboat to you?
Sure does.
Be anybody messing around with boats at this time of night? see her, Zeke?
Nope.
The sound of her, I'd say the course she's on right now is going to run her smack into shore. If she doesn't hold a starboard pretty soon.
Delenda Est.
Come again?
That was what Carthage was like after the Romans got through with it.
You could be right.
Something wrong?
Some darn fool horse marines out joyriding in the speedboat.
Batty!
Who?
Batty McGuire. Chubb said he was headed this way.
See, that's right. You're standing over there.
Hold a starboard, you landlubber!
Bang goes Carthage.
I'd say she's a write-off.
It sure is.
No one else around when it happened except you and the kids?
No.
Well, let's go talk to them, eh?
Okay, so it's my fault. If I wouldn't have stopped Batty last night, he would have gone to the fort and got himself ducked into the river. And everybody would have been happy ever after. But instead of that, he came here and wrecked the speedboat.
Can't say we didn't tell you.
Or did he? We just don't know.
Oh, get off it, Chubb. It sticks out a mile.
Chubb.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
Not right now, thanks. Chubb, you told Pete and Mike that Batty was heading for the marina, is that right?
I talk too much.
We're all humans, huh?
Maybe he didn't come here.
Well, he did. Zeke saw him.
Zeke's short-sighted. He could walk in the side of a house and wonder what hit him.
I guess it was Batty, all right.
Doing what?
Just standing.
Where?
I guess he was looking at a speedboat.
Did you see him get into it?
No, I came in here.
And he was still standing there looking at the boat.
I've been thinking, Sergeant. What's an old speedboat?
Well, I understand it's a pretty new one.
Principle's the same. It's not worth getting a kid in trouble for.
Well, he's not in trouble yet. Let's hear what he's got to say about it.
See what I mean?
Mind if I come in?
Step right in, Sergeant. Make yourself at home. Will you get up on your hind legs this minute and give the officer a chair? Where's your manners? And quit your gawping at him. Have you never seen a policeman before?
I'll stand. I just want to word with Batty.
Is he in trouble again?
I just think he might be able to help me.
If he's been giving you more trouble, I'll beat the living daylights out of him.
Never mind about that. Now, Batty, a speedboat was wrecked at the dock last night. You know anything about it? But you were at the dock last night. Did you see anybody else around there? Oh, what were you doing there?
I just built a raft.
Oh, what kind of a raft?
Just an old raft with old lumber. I wanted a bit of canvas for a sail for it.
Does it have a sail now?
I found an old piece lying on the dock. It was just an old piece. Nobody'd want it.
So you took it?
Wait till I get my hands on him.
I didn't steal it. I just took it.
Well, I want you to go down to the dock and tell Mrs. Apple you took it. Ask her if you can keep it, okay? Fine. Thanks, Mr. McGuire.
Well, what about the speedboat? Are you going to take his word for it?
Why not? Incidentally, don't take the law into your own hands. If you do, I'll be back here. You understand?
Sure. What did I say I'd do if it happened again? Law or no law, I'm going to lock you in. And when I get back from my work, I'm going to take the hard end of my belt for you, just to make sure there won't be a next time.
Okay, so I guess we keep the night watch in the fort.
I guess it's my turn tonight.
Are you sure you want to?
Well, sure.
Who with?
Oh, I'll have Spike.
Batty's pretty tough.
Oh, that's okay. It's you and me, boy. We can handle him.
What are you gonna do if he comes, Chubb?
I don't know. Just make sure he doesn't wreck the place, I guess. If he comes.
I guess that's really all that matters. Coming, Pete?
Yeah.
Be right with you.
Okay.
What will you do?
What you said, Zeke. Talk to him. Try to let him see that somebody isn't really against him. It helps a whole heap. If a guy can just get that into his head.
I guess it does.
Yeah, I know it does.
What makes you think that he will come tonight?
Well, who said I thought that?
Don't you?
I just think he's going to be kind of curious to find out how Sergeant Scott knew he was at the marina.
That's what I figured. Want me with you?
No, I'll be all right.
Famous last words. We'll give you a good funeral anyways.
Come on, Spike. Hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you, son. Batty?
I guess you're the guy that told him about me going down to the dock last night.
Well, that's right. But I didn't know it was gonna happen. That's why I'm here. I just want to tell you that...
You keep that.
Hey, come back here, you old coot. Just want to talk to you. Spike. Get you home. Hi, Sergeant.
Hi. Hi, Batty. Feeling better? Doc tells me you're fit to go home. We'll take you up later in the day. Now, come on, don't worry. Had another talk with your dad this morning about taking the law in his own hands. This time, I think he got the message. Incidentally, it was a couple of teenagers from a summer cottage having themselves a ball with the speedboat. The dad's gonna put them to work to pay for the damage. Oh, Batty, if you can't beat them, join them.
Join who?
Us, I guess.
Me? Well, why not?
And you can come up here whenever you like.
But don't get us wrong if we keep the saw locked up.